So let's discuss or let's have a glance through that Indian innovation ecosystem and the contribution of Indian education system. And I hope you all will agree with point that these two things are going side by side and both are interconnected and interdependent. And this is the reason why, because currently if you will see in our country we have more than 63,000 higher education institutions, where out of which 10,000 institutions are technical and remaining 50,000 higher education institutions are non-technical in nature, and more than 40 million graduates every year they join the workforce, and either they go search for job or they choose the path of entrepreneurship. They start their startup and they start giving employment opportunity to others. So this is the kind of a potential and talent base we have in our country. And if you will see the performance of our country, actually, as a large startup ecosystem, we are the third largest startup ecosystem in the world, and which is produced more than 72,000 startups as on 29th of August 2022, and we are one of the youngest startup nation in the world, where 72% founders are less than 35 years old. That means majority of our graduates, those are graduating from these higher educational institutions, they are choosing this startup as a career option. So this trend is increasing year by year, and now we have reached to a level and the kind of momentum is in its peak, and this momentum has to continue for next 25 years. And that is what we are saying, that Amrit Azadi Amrit Kal, that is Amrit Kal, next 25 years is going to take us to a level, and will put us in an advanced country level, and also will put our economy in the top 3 economy in the world. And to achieve these things, actually, government has started so many initiatives. One of the initiative, the recent initiative, I think everybody is knowing for that. That is called National Education Policy, NEP 2020. And in NEP 2020, you will see that there is proper and high emphasis on research, innovation, and entrepreneurship. And another policy initiative we started by Ministry of Education is a National Innovation and Startup Policy 2019, which provides a guiding framework for all higher education institutions to push to the Institutional Innovation Council. Actually, the program we are currently, you all are part of it, and already I have explained so many times, but as many institutions have joined recently, they have registered in IIC portal recently. So let me tell you, IIC is Institutional Innovation Council is a model. This is a framework. It is not another center. It is not another unit, or it is not another kind of entity. So IIC is a council. That means consider in one institute there are so many departments are there, and there are also there will be some kind of a incubation, pre-incubation facilities. So what IIC says that under the that head of the institute, or the institute has to formulate a council where the representation of faculty and student and experts will join that council, and especially represent the faculty and students from each and every department, and from the incubation, the pre-incubation, they should join, and experts, industry experts will also join that council, and that council will the council will plan and organize innovation entrepreneurship activities throughout the year, so that what will happen, our students and faculty members will get multiple exposure opportunities to understand innovation entrepreneurship. They will also increase their awareness level, and they will get opportunity to engage themselves in innovation entrepreneurship assignments, and gradually the ability they will develop to solve problems and understanding the opportunity, business opportunity aspect, that will help in to set off or to think for enterprise creation or venture creation or startup formation. So in last 4 years, it is our observation that our observation is that this IIC model, because it has so many components like accommodative component, like it is much flexible and it can fit to any type of institute and across the geography of our country, and it has integrated with incentives, rewards, and recognition to the students, to the faculty members, to the institutions, and also it provides a decentralized way of operation of the IIC through a networked approach. All these things, qualities, actually making it one of the best fit and best one of the successful model in institutionalizing the whole innovation entrepreneurship in our higher education institutions. So if you will see the IIC, it provides a national platform to the all higher education institutions. It conducts round the year guided activities. It provides guidance to the institutions those have no much prior understanding on innovation entrepreneurship, and it provides supports in terms of impact lectures. It also helps in providing mentoring supports through the peer, through the interinstitutional and partnership between institutions. It provides in a repository creation, innovation repository creation at the institute level, and more importantly, there is no requirement of much investment to establish and to operate, because it not required any investment. It doesn't require any infrastructure. Actually, IIC is a council. It will start working on whatever the resources you have in your institute. And if you will see the spread of IICs in our country, now you will find IICs in all 28 states and 8 union territories. And growth of IIC is also phenomenal because it started with 900 in 2018-19. Now we have touched to 6,500 and it is growing. And our target is that by end of this year, 2020-23, it will cross around 8,000. And if you see the activeness of all these IIC institutions or the institutions where IIC exists, actually, during the academic year 2021-22, we have received 63,000 plus activities conducted by more than 2,500 IIC institutions. So this number is increasing. So it says the vibrancy, the dynamism of our higher education institutions and the kind of ecosystem they have developed. And if we will categorize the institutions, so you will find there is a representation from all type of institutions, like IICs are functioning in affiliating universities, in open universities, in CFTIs, and also Institute of National Importance, central universities. Also, you will find IICs in university and deemed to university, that is supported by the government, state government, university and deemed university. This will self-financed private universities, colleges and institutes of government and government aided, colleges and institute of private and self-financed. So you will find IICs are fit to any kind of institute, and also you will find in all type of throughout across the country, you will find everywhere in all state and UT. So this is the beauty that how IICs are getting accommodated, or the model is getting accepted by the education institutions. And these IIC institutions are working on a networked fashion. They are helping each other. They are interacting each other, and this is the way whole ecosystem is growing. And you will surprised to know that more than 51,000 faculty members, 72,000 student members, 9,000 plus external experts, and 18,000 faculty innovation ambassadors, they are interacting on daily basis. They are helping each other. They are actually working on a mission to develop ecosystem in the respective institutions, and also they are helping other institutions. So this is kind of a collaborative and collective mechanism and support mechanism we have developed through this IIC model. And another thing that we should know that most of these institutions through IIC or through other they have streamlined the ecosystem in such a way that they have at least ensured there is a pre-incubation unit in their campus, and more than 1,500 institutions have developed and established incubation unit with development of the resources from their own resources, and IPR cells, technology transfer offices. So these are the kind of facilities now. Uh, uh, it is started in many institutions. So this is a good sign that our system is getting matured on year by year, and IIC institutions taking that leadership and that initiative. Other innovative features and structure in IIC 5.0 portal is we have introduced a special category called innovation and entrepreneurship courses. Now, all IICs they have to list the what kind of academic credit courses and non-academic certificate courses in the area of innovation and entrepreneurship they are offering during the particular academic year, and that will also help in uh, uh, that, to get more reward points in the performance, and also that will be linked with the ranking structure, innovation ranking structure. Similarly, another point, another tab we have included in this IIC 5.0 is innovation and entrepreneurship collaborations. So what kind of collaborations, inter-institutional collaborations, your IIC has established with other external agencies to promote and support innovation entrepreneurship. That's also you have to provide it uh, so that it will be counted towards reward points, and also it will be considered towards innovation ranking structure. Similarly, updating in the My Council part also you will see some changes, like now you have to also there is a provision for engaging Atal Tinkering Labs and School Innovation Council coordinators. So you can also add the coordinators from ATL and SIC as one of the external member. So there is a provision is there. And in the activity report format also, you will see certain changes because we have assigned certain levels to the activities that will help you in demarcation and also classifying the activities in such a way that you will know the which kind of activities will bring what kind of impact at the ground. Then we have activated the e-learning innovation entrepreneurship e-learning resource material, where any kind of expert talks or expert sessions organized in your institute and delivered by the experts, especially in the area of innovation entrepreneurship, and it was recorded and video quality is good, then if you will submit that session details in our e-learning resource tab, then it will be counted towards the reward point. And also this e-learning resource materials will be available for other institutions for use in the classroom and classroom teaching, and also for conducting certain activities on online mode. So this is also one of the innovative feature we have integrated as part of IIC 5.0. In the Innovation Ambassador portal also, we have developed a new module called Skill Upgradation module, because in Innovation Ambassador, you will find after nomination of faculty in the for innovation ambassador training, they have to go through the basic level and then advanced level. But actually, there is no provision, there is no further training material available in our portal. But what we say, once you acquire the basic and advanced level, then actually it is your responsibility to search for more knowledge and more such trainings. So innovation ambassador can go and enroll, and they will acquire and complete the trainings on in different domains of in innovation entrepreneurship and IP domain. And after completion of the training, they can submit the details of the training they have successfully completed with the proof, and it will get verified by the IIC team. And then in every semester a report will be generated, and that will help, that will give you that the what how many trainings you have completed in that particular semester on innovation entrepreneurship towards upgradation of your skill and knowledge, and what are the total contact hours you have completed under each training module, so that that will be counted. And once you will cross 30 contact hours of training from different trainings you have completed from different sources, that will give you a report of that you have completed this much of training, this much of total contact hours on innovation entrepreneurship, and you will get a certificate from innovation ambassador portal, and also that you can make use, that you have that is the proof towards upgradation of your skill and knowledge on innovation entrepreneurship. Coming to the enhanced role of innovation ambassadors, in last 3 to 4 months, actually, innovation ambassadors are now performing better job and multiple roles. Earlier, they were only given the task of, after in the post completion, they were only given the task of completing or doing some certain prescribed activities, like conducting expert talks in their institute, expert talks outside the institute, like in any school or any other IIC institutions, and conducting mentoring sessions. But now, innovation ambassador will also play the role of verifying, and also I think they are doing this job pretty well, that they are verifying innovations and ideas and startup applications received through IIC portal. Now they have to also play the role of mentor, and they will also help in verifying and disseminating the policy informations in their respective region. Coming to the IIC Innovation Repository, actually this is the initiative where we are trying to bring a big level change in terms of not only creating the innovation repository at the institute level, also connecting these innovations with ecosystem enablers at the regional level, at the state level, at the central level, at the national level, and then promoting the collaboration between ecosystem enablers and the institutions, then facilitating the interest matching and service availing. So interest matching is very, very interesting, because actually once the innovations and ideas and startups are getting registered and verified at the IIC Innovation Repository at the institute level, then these applicants, they can search, they can approach to the ecosystem enablers. Okay, so so they can search, through the IIC portal, through the login, they can search right incubators, they can search the right acceleration and the training programs, or any kind of innovation challenges, competitions plotted by these ecosystem enablers or institutions, and they can start interacting, communicating, and collaborating with them. So interest matching and service availing is going to be one of the unique quality and the unique feature of the IIC Innovation Repository system, and bringing so many ecosystem enablers and incubation units existing in our higher education institutions will be the immediate stakeholder of it, and they will start this IIC Innovation Repository will not only will act as a pipeline for the institute, also it will act as a flow of innovations for other incubators to scout. Coming to the linking higher education with schools, so we have already developed a full-fledged portal that facilitate linkage of IICs with Atal Tinkering Labs and small SIs, school innovation councils in schools, and once they get mapped, once they get linked, then they can start mentoring activities as prescribed in the portal. So this linkage is not only establish the connection, but also it will help in sharing the resources, channelizing the expertise, and engaging our students, our school students especially, in innovation entrepreneurship related activities. And all total, finally, from our Ministry of Education side, we have one IIC Innovation Challenge program. Actually, this is we are implementing this program since last 3 years, and what we found that this program actually helps the early birds, like especially those are in the idea level, those are in the TRL level. Actually, they get complete handholding, mentoring, and training supports for a 6 months period to 8 months period. And through this process, they validate their ideas and the innovations, and finally they start their startup with funding and incubation linkage support from Ministry of Education and Innovation Cell. Activities, IIC calendar, which carries 40% weightage, is a revised one, and self-driven, which carries 30% weightages, MIC driven 20% weightages, celebration activities 10% weightages, and also there is a provision that in IIC calendar driven activity, up to 20% of the total prescribed activity you can conduct in online or blended mode also. So these are the weightages, allocation, the classification based on activity, different activity category wise. And IIC calendar is actually it is activities prescribed by MIC at the beginning of the year. Like we have already IC 5.0 calendar activities already there available to you all. So this is called activities prescribed by MIC for all the IIC institutions to strengthen the innovation ecosystem. So this IIC calendar activities is applicable to both technical and non-technical and all type of institutions. And MIC driven is activities organized by MIC, and these are kind of ad hoc activities in every month or in just 1 week before we prescribe certain activities on time to time to all our IC institutions to participate and to organize. And self-driven activities are actually those activities, those are planned and organized by the IIC institutions based on their own efforts and collaboration with other agencies. So, so if any kind of IIC activities, any kind of innovation entrepreneurship activities your institute is doing, then you definitely you can fit all these activities as part of self-driven. And celebration day activities, another type of category where we have prescribed certain important days. We will find certain celebrations are not relevant to innovation, but these are very important for everyone to have a better understanding on that. That's why we included around 12 to 13 celebration day activities, and once you will complete, you will get all this participation or the submission of the reports will be counted towards the scoring system. So we have classified all these activities into different level. Actually, this is classification is based on the duration and type and also the impact created at the ground. So earlier, what was happening that there was no much differentiation, and many institutions are doing only simply 1 hour activity, and they're getting equal weightages with the activities conducted by many institutions of 1, 2 days, 3 days kind of things. So we have leveled all these activities. We have classified into 4 levels. Level 1 is called expert talks, mentoring sessions, exposure visit of 2 to 4 contact hours. That is half day kind of activities. Level 2 is workshop, seminar, conference, exposure visit. Mostly it is a full day activity. And level 3 is called workshop, bootcamp, exhibition, demo day, competition, hackathons. These are generally 1 to 2 days of activities, but the total contact hours should be 9 to 18 hours, 9 to 18 contact hours. And the level 4 is kind of a activities conducted more than 18 contact hours, and generally it is spread to more than 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 days. So it is called Tech Fest, challenges, hackathon, competition, workshop, bootcamp, exhibition. So someone may ask where is the FDP, MTP, EDP will be counted. Actually, these are not the activities. These are the training programs, and these are the so you have to include that under I&E courses and the non-academic courses. So here only activities has to be focused. Activities, those are non-academic. Training, these are not the training, these are the only activities to promote and support innovation entrepreneurship. And also you can conduct all these activities on online mode or offline mode or hybrid mode. So some guidelines we have already given for IIC calendar activities, for MIC for self-driven. You have to take your own decision. You have to make your own decision on in what mode you are going to conduct, or you will be conducting these activities. Coming to the third subsection, that is called handholding and capacity development. Actually, here the state council comes in, and state councils and or you can say the forum at the state level, the union territory level, they are going to help the other IIC institutions in that region or in that state. And we have many programs called mentor and mentees program. We have a impact lecture program. We have innovation ambassador training program for our faculty members. So all these things you can